This is Therapist Clubhouse, a podcast for private practice entrepreneurs. I'm Annie Schusler. Hi there. This is one episode in a 6-part series of minisodes. In each of these minisodes, I'm geeking out about an aspect of business that matters. And this rant is about creating your business model. Okay, you might love some of what I have to say, and then you might not like one part in the middle. And then hopefully we're going to finish strong. Okay, what's a business model? If you have a business, you have a business model. A business model is not a business plan. A business plan is more optional. It's where you're, creating all these plans and how your business is going to, I'm not even going to get into all that. We're not talking about business plans. Your business model is simply the way you make money. It's the collection of services or products that you deliver to make income. So if you're a therapist in private practice and you see people in your office for 50 minutes and that's all you do for money in your business, you have a business model. That is your business model. Now, I don't think you should choose your business model by default. I think you should be choosing your business model based on what you're great at, what you enjoy, what works for your right fit clients, and what makes you money. If you consider your options and then you decide to only do 50-minute sessions in your office, awesome. That can be a business model that takes care of all those things I just mentioned. People will sometimes try to scare you and tell you that the future is coming and it doesn't include psychotherapy in an office. I really disagree. For as long as any of us are in business, I strongly believe there will be a high demand for that service. And I know that it's not your only option. 50-minute sessions in your office is not your only option. So your business model must add up financially to the amount you need to thrive. If your business model consists of only one-to-one sessions, it's really easy to figure out whether your current business model can do this and whether it can even do this if your practice is full. So in my fee rant, I give you a process to figure out what you should be charging for your sessions. If you want other services in your business model, you've got a lot of choices. Workshops, long-term groups, short-term groups, courses, consultation, coaching, and then there's online therapy, membership sites, bringing clinicians into your practice, and taking just about any of those services I just mentioned that usually happen in person and offering those online. Yeah, I know there are tons of legal and ethical questions and hoops to jump through for some of those things. And I am not an expert on the legal and ethical side, so I'm not going to go there. But all the things I just mentioned are things that therapists have found ways to do ethically. A lot of the options I just mentioned help you scale your business, meaning that your income isn't as limited by the number of hours you've got available because you can serve more people at the same time. So that's good news. The other good news about these offers is that they can be so fun to create and deliver. You can really delve into an area of your work that brings out your superpowers and you can serve people even better than you're serving them now. All right, remember I told you there's going to be a part that maybe you don't like? Are you ready for the bad news? So if you've got a dream of passive income, the reality is probably a lot harder than you're thinking it is. I'm really committed to telling you the truth. And you could find a lot of people who will not tell you the truth about this. Selling an online course that requires no energy from you once you've created it, or selling an ebook, these things are not likely to make you a lot of money unless you already have a huge following of people who want to pay you for that kind of stuff. So how do I know this? Well, one way is that many of my colleagues are really awesome, talented, hardworking people who know how to create an audience and to market to them. I've been doing it for years, and they are not making a ton of money from online courses that have no hands-on involvement from them. But really good news, I think this is really good news for us if we think about it. Have you noticed that the quality of what's being offered online has gone up? It used to be that kind of crappy stuff could bring in income because online courses and ebooks and that kind of stuff were new. So people could charge a lot and get some customers. And it was exciting. But now the internet has matured. And by now, many of us have purchased self-led online courses that we didn't complete. I have done it. It sucks. I did it as recently as last year. And that experience has made us weary of buying self-led courses. Many people want to be led through an experience and have at least some human interaction during that process. Think about this. Information is very available. All of the information is very available, and almost all of it for free. People generally don't want to pay for information anymore because they know they can get it for free. People want to pay for experiences. Online self-help is a multi-million-dollar industry, and I think that you should be a big part of it. I think therapists should be a big part of it. It's just that it isn't fast or easy anymore. And it is really easy to find online gurus, business gurus who will tell you that you can start your own online program and make tons of money in your sleep. Just make sure that you check out the programs that their clients have created and, make sure that that's actually happening, that they're really helping people do that. All right, that's my reality check. That's my bad news in the middle of the minisode. If you want passive income and you want to make it happen in a significant way without putting in tons of work, this is not likely. All right. Now, I'm not known for being a real downer when it comes to business. I'm usually known for really seeing the possibilities that other people maybe even aren't seeing what's possible for people. So now that we got that out of the way, let's go back to all of those awesome choices that you do have. Okay, so now you're either feeling overwhelmed, like, why is Annie telling me to consider adding something to my business when I'm just working on filling my practice? Don't stress about that. This isn't for you right now, if that's how you're feeling, and that is totally okay. Or maybe you're feeling excited. You're thinking you want to try something or revamp a service that you've already tried in the past. And I'm going to tell you how to get started. The way to get started with a new offer is to start simple and small. Rather than creating a huge and complicated offer with 50 videos and 12 guest teachers, think about what is the transformation that you want to see for the client or customer who's really going to be the person you want to serve. And then think of what is the simplest offer that can help you provide that opportunity for transformation. I'm just going to say that part again because that's so key. Think about the person you want to serve and what transformation you want to see for them. And then think of the simplest offer that you could possibly create to help provide that. Okay, so all those amazing empires you see out there online, where there's a person with a whole suite of scaled offers, they didn't start that way. This is how they started. If they have something quality now, they started simple and small. They tested what they were doing, and then they grew it. So I just took a really small group of people through a mastermind where we did this. And this was only offered to folks who had been through my Superpower Method program. So they already had the foundations of a healthy and profitable and fulfilling business. And they were ready to add an offer or revamp an offer that they had already offered. So each of them revamped or created something that will make them money. But more importantly, they created something that means a tremendous amount to them. They really wanted to serve at the highest level. So these offers are not about making a quick buck while they sleep. They're about following their very highest purpose and perhaps even creating a movement. So that's why business models are one of my absolute favorite things to help you with, because in your business model, there is so often a possibility that you can't see. Thanks for listening to this minisode of Therapist Clubhouse. Are you wanting to make some significant changes in your business to make more money and to feel more excited about your business? And is it hard to set aside the time to actually do the work to make that happen? Is it hard to prioritize figuring out the most important stuff because you're caught up in getting the day-to-day stuff done? Yeah, I know. It's really hard not to let that happen. So I created Superpower Intensive as an answer to this. I'm spending 3 days with 10 therapists to actually do the work together in real time. So no distractions, no Facebook. I'll walk you through the core steps in the Superpower Method, and then you're going to actually do the work with me and with each other. You're going to walk out with the most important pages of your website rewritten in a way that communicates a powerful message. You're going to have a powerful message. That's a big deal. You're going to walk away with a step-by-step marketing plan that is set up to help you meet a really exciting goal. And you'll have a goal. You'll have a clear goal. So I'm geeking out on this because I think it's going to be really fun and really deep. And it's an offer that I just felt moved to create. And I don't know if I'm going to do it again, but I know it's going to be awesome. You're also going to have some time and space to go on walks or journal and, let this stuff sink in. It's not going to be intensive as in just work, listen the whole time, because I think you need some space to make it happen. And the best work is not done in hustle mode. So this happens in Berkeley next month from Friday, August 24th to Sunday, August 26th. And if you're interested in learning more and applying, go over to coachingwithannie.com/intensive. All right, I'll see you next week with another rant.